Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? My name is Deborah and I'm gonna be welcome to another edition of T-Drama with Deborah, where I'm gonna be talking about one of my favorite dramas that recently just finished airing. I'm gonna be reviewing it and it is called Put Your Head on My Shoulder. So grab your teacups and come along with me on this journey as we talk about Put Your Head on My Shoulder. Let's go! Alright, Put Your Head on My Shoulder is a 24-episode drama, like I said, that has finished airing and has fully been solved. If you're new to my channel, know that I normally look down at my notes so I remember what exactly I want to talk about. This is a story starring Fei and Lin Yi, and all the episodes, like I said, have been solved. Just beware, this review might contain some spoilers, but I feel like even if I give spoilers in terms of what happens in this drama, it really makes no difference. It's one of those dramas that the spoiler doesn't really ruin the drama, because the drama is so lighthearted and so easy to watch without so much of a climax that it really doesn't affect the whole story if I give spoilers. But it's not one of those stories that you tell a spoiler and it ruins the whole plot. But basically, this is how the story begins, and I'll like lay the foundation for you and then go into what I love and what I hate about the drama. So basically, it starts with our main character, Fei, who is this girl who is in college and she's an she's an accounting student. She's studying accounting, but what she really wants to do is advertising. But her parents don't want her to study advertising. And so we're introduced to her when she's on her way to an interview with one of her best friends named Pei, who she loves and who loves her, but they're in some kind of relationship. For those of you who know what a some relationship is, which basically means they like each other. To everyone else, we know they like each other and they might be dating, but they haven't put a title on the name, like girlfriend and boyfriend, okay? And the reason why they haven't put a title to the name is because her so-called boyfriend, Pei, or best friend, Pei, he's scared of commitment. And we'll find out why later on, why he's scared of commitment, but he hasn't really committed to her yet fully and called her his girlfriend. And so basically we're introduced to them when she's going for this interview for this internship. And on her way to the interview for the internship, Pei is riding her on her bike. They get into an accident with this other guy. Now this other guy they get into the accident with is Lin Yi, our male lead, who in the drama his name is Yi, and her name in the drama is Momo, Situmo or Momo. So Yi gets into an accident with them and they fall down, and the first thing her friend, her so-called friend, we're just going to be calling him a friend, is worried about is his bike. Not even if the girl he claims to love is injured or if she's okay, and all he's worried about his bike and all. And so we see her kind of sit back and look at him in amazement, like, wow, instead of you to be worried about me, look here, I'm not okay, you're worried about your bike. And that's kind of like the first impression we have of him, like this dude is just useless and stuff. And so Lin Yi gets up, and instead of even like checking himself to see if he's okay, Yi gets up. Sorry, I'm gonna be probably mixing the names, but I'm gonna try not to. But Yi, our male lead, gets up, and instead of him to be worried about himself, he walks over to our female lead, Situmo, and asks her if she's okay. And that was the moment it clicked for her that, wow, like this dude really, like even a stranger cares more about me than he cares about me. And so Yi asks her if she's okay, and he checks on her and stuff, and that's when her friend realizes, oh yeah, I haven't asked her if she's okay. And so Yi notices like she's acting like she's in a hurry, she needs to be somewhere, and so he asks her, are you in a hurry, are you heading somewhere? And she said yes, there's somewhere she has to be real fast. And the reason why he asked her that is because her clothes was tucked in between the bike. Her dress was tucked in between the bike, a white dress. And so Yi just tears off the dress and walks away. He's like, well, now you can go where you have to go. He walks away, and it was the most hilarious thing ever, because I'm like, damn, bro, like at least give us some heads up, like this is what you're gonna do to the dress. But your boyfriend just tore the dress off and kept walking away and took his bag and walked away, and that was where the problem came. But I'll get to that in a little bit. And so she goes to the interview with Fupe, and when she gets to the interview, Fupe receives a phone call, and in the phone call it's his friends inviting him to come play basketball. And mind you, she needs someone to be there to give her like to cheer her up and encourage her and stuff. And Fupe then, she hears the phone call, she knows what's going on, but Fupe has the audacity to lie to her that, hey, I'm going to go buy you a new dress, is it okay if I leave right now? Instead of just telling her the truth, like, boyfriend, we all know you're going to play basketball, you're not going to buy her a new dress. And she knows, and that just makes her even more disappointed in him. And so she says, yeah, whatever, just go do what you have to do, it's okay. And she goes into the interview while he leaves to go play basketball, lying that he's going to buy her a dress. See, we already don't like Fupe. And so she gets into the interview, and when she gets into the interview, when they ask for her resume, she realizes that she exchanged bags with Gu Yi. And at that same exact moment, Gu Yi was having a very, very important physics exam to be one of the students under this professor that's doing this huge experiment. And in order to go into that exam hall and write that exam, you need your student's ID. Now, his professor knew he was who he said he was, but his professor couldn't let him to write the exam because the rules were very strict in that you really do need to have your ID. So that was how he couldn't write that exam, and he ended up leaving. And so when Tsutomu leaves that interview, which she fails because she doesn't have the documents she needs, she gets a call from Gu Yi who says, let's exchange bags and all. And so basically they exchange their bags. And when they exchange their bags, she leaves, and her mom calls her and tells her, now I'm really, really shortening the story, trying to speed it up. I was just trying to introduce you to how they first met. Her mom calls her and tells her how she has an apartment for her that's owned by her friend, and her friend's son used to live in that house, but he no longer lives there. So she wants her daughter to live there since the house is going to be closer to wherever her daughter decides to work. So Tsutomu packs up and moves into the house and stuff, and she's happy, she's eating, and she has the whole place like destroyed. So in the middle of the night, as she's watching a movie, someone comes into the house, and it turns out that the person that comes into the house is the son of her mother's friend. And that son of her mother's friend turns out to be Gu Yi, who comes into the house, and they realize, wait, you're my mother's friend's son, wait, you're my mother's friend's daughter, and stuff. And so starts their cohabitation of living together and your friendship and possibly relationship by the end of the drama, and your romance story. So that's basically the foundation of the story of Tsutomu and Gu Yi. Now let's go into what I really like about this story in terms of, let's start with the story or plot. Now, like I said, this story or plot was not too climatic. Everything gets resolved really, really, really fast. Hence, the only real climax that we had was prior to Tsutomu and Gu Yi getting together. Once they get together, nothing too climatic happens, and the only one really climatic scene that's still in my memory is the scene where Fupe comes to her house and he basically kisses someone else in the house and stuff, thinking it was her. And one other scene that also involves Fupe confronting her and Gu Yi about them possibly being in a relationship. Like I said, this was gonna have minor spoilers, but apart from that, nothing too climatic happened. This story was pretty light-hearted, pretty cute and stuff, and pretty easy to watch. So it was a really sweet, fun, easy to watch drama. Heck, it felt easier to watch than A Love So Beautiful, which is its sister drama. It was written by, because this drama is based on a book that was written by the same author of A Love So Beautiful. So if you did like A Love So Beautiful, I can definitely see you like it, put your head on my shoulder. But A Love So Beautiful, I feel had more meat to the story than Put Your Head on My Shoulder. Put Your Head on My Shoulder is just one of those stories you go to if you don't want too much angst, you just want a really cute, nice story, something relaxing and stuff. Put Your Head on My Shoulder is a drama to watch. What I really loved about this drama is the male lead. It's the first time that I did not have a single thing to hate about our male lead. Like normally, in male leads, even if you love them like 90%, there's something they have, one character they have that you absolutely hate and you can't stand. But there was absolutely nothing to hate with Gu Wei. He was the epitome of perfection, not just in looks but his character. I loved how he was always there for his friends when his friends needed them. Like if you're backbiting his friends behind them, Gu Wei will stand up to you. Gu Wei did not like two-facedness and stuff. I loved how Gu Wei was always so supportive of our female lead and what she wanted to do and who she truly was. Like there's this scene with her mom where her mom is basically talking bad about advertising, which is what our female lead Sitomo actually wants to study, and she basically, her mom looks to Gu Wei for like approval, saying advertising is really bad, right? My daughter should study accounting. And Gu Wei at that moment realizes, hey, this is so my girl that I possibly like doesn't actually like accounting, and he basically speaks to the mom and encourages the mom to let her do what she wants to do, not try to. And at that point, he normally should be trying to give a good image to his future mother-in-law and stuff, but he wasn't trying to suck up to the mother, and he was really being honest and sticking up for Sitomo. And that was one part that I really appreciated, how he always has our female leads back when needed. Something else I loved about him is how honest and blunt he was. E.g., there was this time where one of their friends was interfering in their relationship, and Gu Wei basically, when she came to their house, Gu Wei basically told her to her face, hey, you may think you're being all self-righteous and amazing by doing what you're doing, and you may think you're a pretty good person, but I think you're an awful human being for doing what you're doing. And I totally agreed with him, and he's like, and I need you to leave my house right now and stuff. And I totally loved that he did that, because I was feeling that way, because you could tell that the friend knew that what she was doing to Sitomo could hurt Sitomo, and Sitomo was not interested in being involved in what she was trying to organize. Yet the friend went ahead to impose this particular person on Sitomo, knowing fully well that Sitomo wanted absolutely nothing to do with this particular person, and that just really annoyed me. So I was really glad by the end of the drama when we realized that, hey, Gu Wei actually told this friend of hers off, and Gu Wei was not having it. That's something else I love. There are also other scenes where people try to change Sitomo, and Gu Wei was just not having it. Like, don't try to change what's not broken, or don't try to repair what's not broken and stuff. I like her as she is with her bad habits in terms of eating. Don't change her, leave her as she is. If you want to be good with your good habits and stuff, go ahead and be good with your good habits, but leave my girlfriend to be who she is. That's how I love her. I don't have a problem with it. Mind your freaking business. And I absolutely love that about Gu Wei. Something else I loved is how he had the best lines. Like, there's this part and how respectful of her opinions, like our female lead's opinions, where there's this part where they're about to have sex for the first time, and I love how he first of all asked her, yeah, they were in a relationship, yes, they were attracted to each other, and they were kissing and all that, and they were having the foreplay prior to sex. But I love how he took a second to ask her, because yeah, I might be kissing you and stuff, but that doesn't mean I want to sleep with you and also I like how he took the second to ask her if it was okay for him to actually go the extra mile and actually have sex with her before he attempted to have sex with her. Now, whether or not that was successful, that's a different story. But I really like how respectful he was of her, and how they taught us about what's the word, asking for permission and stuff. So I really like that about this drama. Something else that I really like is how nerdy he was and how realistic it was with his nerdiness, and how he was never scared to learn new things when he didn't know stuff, and he was willing to learn new things for Situmo. Like I said, this male lead was literally one of the best male leads ever. I liked how patient he was with her, how even though he fell in love with her first, he didn't rush her into falling in love with him. He took the time to allow her to get over her other relationship or friendship before getting into a relationship with her. So that's something else I really liked about our male lead. Something else I love about not just our male lead but our female lead and the drama as a whole is how quickly they resolved on this misunderstandings. Like, they didn't drag it out for episodes upon episodes. Things were resolved really quickly. That's why I said there wasn't really too much of a climatic moment and stuff, because of how fast things were resolved. There wasn't really angst in this drama. Yeah, there were misunderstandings and there were annoying characters, but there was never really angst. Something else I love is our female leads and how she was not dumb. And the only time you may think, hey, she's dumb, is not because she's dumb, but because it's not what she's interested in studying, and it's not what she's studying and stuff. Like when Guei talks about science, it just goes into one head ear and goes through the other ear, and that's not because she's dumb, it's because she's better than him at something else. And it's the same way Guei doesn't really understand what she's studying until she explains to him. So I really liked how they made her not dumb and stuff, but they also made her really independent, someone who could stand on her own and always wanted to stand on her own and not fully depend on Guei, because she knew there were times that he may not be there due to her experiences with Fupe. So I really like that about our female lead. Something else I loved about our female lead is how she knew when it was time to let go of Fupe and did not look back. Like, she didn't waste time getting rid of Fupe and stuff. Once she knew, okay, there's nothing that's gonna make this walk between us, I better just let go and move on with my life. I love how she let go. She truly let go and allowed herself to fall in love with someone else again real fast, and just moved on from that relationship that she was literally dragging with her for years, right from high school where she had known Fupe. So I really love that about our female lead. Something also that I love is that they didn't make the girls in this drama like fight over guys, because Fupe ended up getting on with one of her friends, getting together with one of her friends, and I like how they didn't make her fight with her friend, and they didn't make them like fight over a guy and stuff. So I really like that. Yeah, there were times where the relationship between her and her friend were awkward, but it wasn't anything really horrible like other dramas where they make the females just petty over a guy and stuff. So I really like that, and how matured they handle the whole, okay, I like Fupe, okay, you don't like Fupe anymore, how are we gonna resolve this misunderstanding and issue? So that's something else I really like about this drama. Overall, I really like how our female lead was not weak, she was not naive, and she was definitely not too innocent, and by innocent I mean stupid and stuff. So I really like that about this drama. Something else I love about this drama is how realistic their first time was, and by first time I mean sex and stuff, because you always wonder, okay, if someone has never, if two virgins come together to have sex and stuff, especially a virgin who is a nerd, doesn't watch porn, doesn't watch sexual stuff, he's always like reading books or watching things related to science and things like that, and our female lead who also is basically a nerd in her own field, a nerd in her own field, not to his level, but when they come together, how do they do it for the first time? And I love how realistic this drama was in portraying what their first time was like for two people who have never been in a relationship or ever had sex coming together. Something else I really like is how the side characters did not take the screen time away from our female lead and our male lead. Yeah, we did have side love stories. Some were cute, some were just annoying, and I wanted to just fast forward and get rid of them, which is like the Fupe love storyline and stuff. But overall, it didn't take away from our male lead and our female lead, and they didn't focus on the second lead so much like most C-dramas these days do, that it takes away from our male lead and our female lead screen time. So that's something else I really liked about this drama. Something else I liked about this drama is, like I said, how the misunderstandings were cleared fast. There was no drawn out angst. Heck, there wasn't even angst and stuff. Something else I also liked about this drama is the supportive parents. How supportive the parents were of their relationship, and how supportive his teacher also was of the relationship. That's something else I really like about this drama. So there's definitely side characters you fall in love with in this drama, and there are also gonna be side characters you're gonna hate in this drama. But at the end of it all, there wasn't really anyone that I came out really disliking, except his senior sister in the school. Not like his sister, blood sister, but you know how in Asian culture they normally call the person in front of them, like in college or in school, senior sister or senior brother and things like that. So basically his senior in the school, who was a female, she was the only one that I really didn't like, and not the senior who had a crush on him, but the senior who came from Germany, for those of you who have watched it, and was just so annoying and stuff, and so snobbish and all. She was the only one that I really didn't like, because at the end of the drama I came to appreciate Fupe and actually see what his use was, and I could look at the future of Guei and Situmo and see how Fupe and Fupe's girlfriend could possibly help Situmo and Guei's relationship in future when there's misunderstandings or problems, and how they can have each other's back. So I kind of came to appreciate the two relationships by the end of the drama, and the only person I really could not stand and I just wanted to be out of the drama, and I was so happy when Guei told her off, was this senior student in the school that came from Germany. So that's that for that. And that's the only thing that I really did not like in this drama. Something else I didn't like in this drama is the kiss. So I'm not sure if I should even complain about the kiss scenes, because yeah, they did move their lips, but it wasn't like her private life. Let's just put it that way. It wasn't as intense like her private life, but at least I don't even want to complain about the kiss, because it wasn't just, oh, we're gonna touch our lips and just stay in the same spot and look at each other and stuff like old K-dramas used to do and stuff. So I don't even know if I should complain about the kiss scenes, but I definitely wanted more. And all, it's not that I hated it, I just wanted more and stuff from the drama. But I'm even thankful that they went as far as they went, and they showed us some of the things they showed us, so I should be grateful, and I am. Something else I really did not like is the second lead love story. I could care less, like I said, about the second lead story. It's not that the story was hateful, like I just could care less for them. I did not like them. It felt like two horrible people coming together, and it's like, oh, this is the perfect combination. You guys really do need to be together, but I really don't want to see you because I do not care for you and stuff. But that's something else I really did not like about this drama. Overall, I can definitely see myself rewatching this drama just because of the cute moments, which it had a lot of cute, bubbly, sweet moments just to feel good and stuff. Definitely, I can see myself rewatching this drama. In terms of what rating I will give this drama, I'll definitely give it an A, just because it did make me feel good and stuff. There wasn't too much being done. It's a drama that you literally do not take too seriously and stuff. So yes, I would definitely rate this as an A, not because it had the most amazing plot line in the world or anything like that, but just because they didn't ruin it. Yes, the ending might have felt a little bit too fast, but I still like the progress of everything in the story. I really like the progress, I like the characters, and I came out feeling good about the drama, and even missing the drama with its amazing music and OST that I absolutely love, and its amazing characters, and it introduced me to Lin Yi and stuff. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this drama. I do recommend it to you if you're just looking for something light-hearted, easy to watch, and sweet and cute. That's basically an idol kind of drama. Definitely check out Put Your Head on My Shoulders. It's subbed on YouTube, so you can check out all the sub episodes. They were really fast about subbing it and stuff, but I'll put the link down below so you can definitely check it out. Let me know what you all think about this drama. I also like that they gave a shout out to A Love So Beautiful's female lead's character in this drama. They mentioned her name at the ending episodes and stuff, and I like how they intertwined the love story, the school life, the internship together, but it was more focused on the love story. And also, yeah, definitely check out this drama. It has its cute moments. I love this story. I loved our leads. What did you all think? If you've checked it out, if you've not checked it out, definitely check it out and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a like, don't forget to share, subscribe, and keep being awesome, beautiful people you are. From me to you all, you know I've got nothing but love for you all. Stay awesome.